Thursday 1st of August. So we're about 11 days into this 2-week training vlog. And things are going pretty well, nice and steady, build up, nice and slow. So I'll put up on the screen now what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. You can see there's a mixture in there of the 800 kind of aerobic capacity work, the 400 repeats, building that lactic capacity. And I've been doing some fairly successful 100 repeats at the track at weekends. So all in all, going okay. The hamstring is improving well with the rehab exercises and strength and conditioning, but it's not fixed yet. So any temptation to race in August, I just need to keep suppressing that temptation. So anyway, it's Thursday morning. We're up at Marks Hall. I'm going to do a quick dog jog, then get back home, do some rehab, possibly some kettlebells, and then what I've got left for the week, which I'll take you through with the GoPro in the next day or so. I've got some 500 repeats which I'll do at Millwall Park tomorrow, 4 or 5 of them. They're going to sting. Day off on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll be back at track doing some faster 100 repeats. So we'll take you through those. I'll catch you some dog jog film and catch up with you at the end. All done, 4K, nice and easy. Legs feeling a bit trashed after the 400 yesterday. Super humid as well. We're sitting on the edge of this heat dome that is on top of the Paris Olympics at the moment, so it's been very warm and humid in East Anglia. It's a bit cloudy this morning. We are meant to be having some thunderstorms today, but I don't think it's going to cool down for a few days. Anyway, so that's Thursday, done and dusted. I'll check in tomorrow with you from Canary Wharf. Well, I'm just going to do probably 4 times 500 efforts. So yes, that's going to be toasty as well. Anyway, until then, ciao ciao. Looks like Mud Chute Park has been getting a bit of a makeover. So it's Friday morning, as promised, so we're on the Isle of Dogs. Just jogged out from the office. And we're going to go to Millwall Park, which sits right next to Mud Chute Park. Session this morning, anaerobic lactic capacity again. But I'm not going to go too mad. The legs are not feeling it today on the warm-up. So the plan today is 4 by 500 with 2.5 to 3 minute recoveries, then a nice cool down back to the office. So yeah, it's going to sting. I suppose the background to that is effectively I'm doing 4 relatively hard workouts a week at the moment. What with the 100 metre sprints on a Sunday, 800 repeats Monday, 400 repeats Wednesday. This will be number 4. And when you're training for something like a half marathon or something, you might do 1 effort session a week and a tempo session, and then everything else nice and easy. But there's no escaping the fact that when you're training to do any kind of sprint, you have to train at pace. Anyway, today, unless something miraculous happens to my legs, I'm planning to keep it well under control. around 3:35 to 3:20 pace. That's per kilometre. To put that in some kind of perspective, I was doing 3:10 pace for the 400s the other day on average. So hopefully I keep it a bit more under control. But it's warm, it's sticky. There was huge thunderstorms here in London last night apparently. But it's cloudy at the moment, so hopefully get this done before the sun burns that way. And I will catch up with you at the end. Anyway, ciao for now. Right, better than expected, but still paid a visit to the Pain Cave. Yeah, that was okay. 3:28 pace for the first one, trying to keep it steady, and then basically I crept 3:26, 3:25 and finished the last one on 3:20 pace, so that was good. 2.5 minute recoveries. The last one was slightly longer because I knew where I wanted to start, but done and in the bank. So do a nice cool down jog / walk back to the office and get some breakfast and a protein shake inside me. In terms of the rest of the week, tomorrow will be kettlebells, I think, but nothing else. And then Sunday we'll be back at track for the 100 repeats using the blocks. So I will check in with you then. I'm going to try and do a little kind of side video to take you through what the workout encompasses if you wanted to plan it for yourself in future. Anyway, too tired to talk. I'm going to say bye for now. Sunday morning. So we're at track for 100 repeats. So the workout is called anaerobic lactic power. And effectively you're working at between 75 and 85% of your 100 meter pace. So for me that'll be doing reps between 15 and 18 seconds. And normally you'd have 1 to 1.5 minute recoveries, preferably 1, but you can kind of work down to that. So today I'm doing 12 reps, might split it into 2 sets of 6, we'll see how the legs feel, but I mean it's a bit cooler today compared to last week, so it should be okay. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. In terms of a workout, this is bread and butter. You should do this all the year round, with a couple of breaks when you're maybe in phase 2, because it keeps the leg turnover going, and you've got to keep training at speed, otherwise you lose it. So just something to think about. I'm doing 3-point starts today, forgot the blocks, rookie mistake, but again, just a standing start is always a good thing to practice. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to crack on, get the warm-up and strides done, and then I'll check in with you as we progress. Okay, warm-up, drills, strides done. Legs aren't feeling too bad. Did kettlebells yesterday, so there's a bit of fatigue in them, but I'm going to step it out nice and steady for the first 2 or 3, and then we'll see how we get on. One thing I was going to say is, certainly for me at the moment, I'll just stick to the straights because I'm getting over that hamstring injury. I'm not doing any bend work. Sticking to the straights works. Other times of the year you might want to kind of go around the bends rather than the straights, but as for me, it's going to be 3-point starts on the straights. So I'm going to crack on. Got 12 of these to do. It's humid, so it'll probably be a top-off day. I'll try and capture a couple of starts, but otherwise I'll catch you at the end. Hey, right, all done. 12 times 100 with 1 minute 30 recoveries. averaged around 15 seconds, so it's pretty good going. Pleased with that. Start to feel it in that left hip at the top, around number 5 or 6. So I knocked the 3-point starts on the head and just did standing starts, kept it controlled. I still feel it a bit at the moment, but I think that was at my tolerance without getting myself hurt, so it went well. So in terms of that workout, you need to be able to get yourself, if you can get yourself up to 16 times 100 with 1 minute recoveries at between 75 and 85% of your 100 meter pace, then you're in pretty good nick. So yeah, I've heard of some people get up to about 40, but as a masters runner, if you can get up to 16 times 100 with 1 minute recoveries and without getting injured, you're doing pretty well. So take a look at that workout. It's a cracker, but you will be stinging. Because you have such short recoveries, the lactic, that kind of stinging in your legs just builds and builds and builds. So once you get past 8 or 9, you're starting to really feel it, because the body just can't shift it in the time you're giving it between reps. Hence the lactic in the name of the workout. Anyway, for now, ciao. I will see you in about 2 weeks' time with the next training update.